Hello, dear colleagues. I am a teacher of English at the College of Service Industry, named after г.Петропавловска. Due to the transition to distance learning, the lack of personal contact between the teacher and the students, so that the lesson is interesting, you can use the game and interactive techniques. I will demonstrate them using the example of the lesson or the topic, discussing the difference between organic and non-organic food. For the better memorization of words, we use vocables in the poetic association. Let's continue warming up our vocabulary. Listen to me and try to complete some sentence using necessary words. Вкуснотища, very good. Пищу называют food. Это вовсе не каприз. Сыр мы называем cheese. Мясо жарится, шкварчит. Мясо по-английски meat. Масло нужно всем ребятам. Масло по-английски butter. For speech development, we will use following techniques. Brainstorming. Tell the translation of the following words. Hormones, compost, ingredients, produce, welfare, pesticides. Look through the text and answer the question. How do non-organic farming methods have a negative impact on the environment? You can use the techniques to develop your writing. Complete the table with the words from the book. Healthy and unhealthy food. Complete the table with the words from the book. This type of exercise allows you to develop three skills: listening, reading, writing, but also stresses the multicultural components of this topic. Listen to the lecture talking about GM food. How do European and American differ on the question of GM food? What are some of the arguments against GM food? How are GMOs created? Why do GM opponents argue against the idea that GM food will end world hunger? To active group work, you can use a technique. Listen to the tape, read the sentence, and say true or false. Create a dialogue. How healthy is your friend? Ask some questions. Use the following table. As a homework assignment, the students create work, make a poster on the topic how to be healthy. And as a rule, these techniques are perceived by students as a game, which allows all the engage in the educational activities. Students have no idea how to learn English. Often their ideas about learning and language are limited to cramming rules and new words, which quickly gets boring and leads to a loss of motivation. Teach them how to practice the language in everyday life. Explain that this training should not end the end of the class. Suggest non-standard ways to memorize complex rules or just repeat the topic again. Set learning goals with your students.